Okay, guys, we've been out here. This is where we stand. I gotta get a tap. I gotta get my tap set. How's that? And clean these two threads right here. Just clearing them. And the last thing I'm gonna do is break that intake manifold. That's the other hose. As you can see, this thing makes a nice clean shot. Okay. Put a little stuff on there to get rid of the powdery look. Instead of this thing that was on there. Remember this thing? It came in, it dipped down, made some curves, but this is all we can get to fit back then. Big difference. That's because the neck is over a little further. Okay, what do we got to get? We got to get one Whittick clamp, one tower clamp, which I'm going to bring this one to match. Got to get a thermostat and gasket, and I got to get my tap to clean those up. I threw the wires on there. This setup is from an AMC. I don't know how they ran the wires. I don't know if they ran them down the bottom. I really don't know. I gotta do the firing order. It should all be in here. Should be here. Okay, there's a conversion chart if anybody's ever done these. It's actually the paperwork for the rev limiter and everything in here, and some chips and whole things. But we're not worried about that right now. But there is a conversion chart to convert the 1, 2, 3, 4 to your cylinders in your engine. And I want to grab that bolt right there. You can see the rust on it. Don't know why. I mean, I got bad metal here. Those springs aren't even painted. And they didn't rust. So it must have got wet during the process of us doing whatever we did. Probably. Because we bleed the coolant out of here. You just crack this free. You fill it up till the coolant comes to there. You tighten it up. And then, you leave a little out of the radiator and you're good to go. It bleeds the whole engine. Fuel lines are on. They're covered now with stuff. But the fuel lines are on. I forgot all the intertwingling we had to do to get them past everything in here. And how tricky they were. Definitely different than the ones on my car. We got to compare them one day. I wasn't sure because I know, I didn't remember how I did mine. These I brought in and then brought up. Mine I brought in a big loop. And I matched all 4 of them up and then came up. These I did a little different. But mine are also coated too. And I gave one single wipe down, and these things are they're beautiful. Staggered the nuts. It's the little details. This one's flat. This one points up, flat, points up. That fuel line could be technically kind of almost used. Okay, if I left it like that and then shortened it a little. But here's the deal. When I made the bracket that block sits on, I left X amount of room between there and the rail. It's not touching. This is not touching. Okay? So you could spin it. The thing that's required for that is massive. So, do I want to use this hose and have to redesign all my fuel lines? It makes no sense to me. So what I'm going to do is, I bent it like this for a reason. Because I want to know from down there to behind the magneto, or even out to here, I don't really care, I'll cut it afterwards. I want to know the rough curve, even though it's flexible down at the bottom. And we'll work on it. Obviously the magneto is going to come back out. And we'll do it before we put the hose on. And that's it. So that'll be over the weekend. We're doing yard work at the same time. I just did the front of my house, the street part. These are wet. And that's it, guys. It's ready 4 minutes. Okay. I made the video. I don't think I posted all the videos last night, and I relabeled it the same number. Trust me, I was half awake when I hit that button. Wiper motor does not fit. I thought I had plenty of room. Plenty of room because the thing comes up on an angle. I figured it'd be back over here. Not even close. So, here comes rain next. But we're still going to put the wiper transmission in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a second plate. And I'll just, as a side project, I work during lunch. I'll fill in all the holes, skim it, and hammer tone it just like the other one was. So it'll be the correct plate with the dip in the bottom and the bent over edges. I'm not going to make a tin plate. And it'll just look like a block off plate. But at least it'll have the right curves to it. So it does curve down at the bottom. See, it curves in and stuff like that. And the original plate, has a reveal around the sides. So I might as well do it right. Trying to think. You know, we never took the tape off the back side of that screen. So we have to do all that. Get some wax in here. But we'll get that done. I know getting the wiper transmission in is not going to be a problem. So, okay, we're getting there, guys. Little by little. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be little by little. There's no other way around this one. I don't live by the by S&K speed anymore, so it is a much further ride. Much further. It's no longer 15 minutes. Now it's 40 minutes. One way. So, okay, guys. We're out of here. We're working, but we're out of here.